Johnny English strikes again. I wish I could come back here and say this was the best, funniest film and sequel I could have hoped for, but I can't. Don't get me wrong, it is hilarious. I was laughing all throughout, but it wasn't exactly great. Now, when you're critiquing what is essentially a spoof of a spy movie, it makes things pretty difficult as certain things aren't meant to be as important, if that makes any sense. So for example, the villain had no motivation whatsoever, but like I said, it doesn't matter. It's a comedy. Okay, so Johnny English in this third installment felt more like Mr. Bean crossed with a Spider-Man and the classic James Bond. In that sometimes he felt like the old Johnny we've seen twice before, but I seemed to notice a lot less talking and kind of noise and face acting from Rowan Atkinson, similar to how Mr. Bean was created, which was fine, it was funny. Spider-Man, yeah, you'll know what I mean when you see it. We got Boff back, which was brilliant, and the whole idea in this film was a classic all the identities of agents have been compromised, and so we need to bring in a retired agent, which is of course, Johnny. Just one little thing though, no one seems to have ever heard of him before, like he's been in 2 of the biggest events in the world. Surely Pegasus and the PM would know who he is, but I guess not? Anyway, as I said before, this film is funny. In my opinion, it didn't quite reach the same level as the previous 2, but still had me chuckling all throughout. About half an hour in, I will say that I thought they had put an electric car advert halfway through the movie. One of Boff's lines was literally, "Wow sir, it takes the corners so easily, that's incredible," or something like that. It kind of reminded me of the Top Gear episode where they were helping do the car chase in the Sweeney movie. There was nothing really in this film that annoyed me or I didn't like particularly, but there was a heavy interest in technology and the future. The scene in the trailers with virtual reality, that literally felt like it was shoehorned in. It wasn't needed. Very funny, but wasn't needed. Some CGI looked a bit off at times, but that's to be expected. This isn't a high-budget action thriller, this is a comedy. So did I like it? Yeah, I did. Nowhere near as good as the first one, possibly on par with the second. Some parts of the film felt quite out of place, but overall very funny. I would give this maybe a 6 out of 10 possibly after my first viewing. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments below. See you next time.